Hey, y'all! I just think we can sit here and jam out because this is fun.
Yeah, we kind of forgot. Yeah, we got something we're jamming about.
Woo! I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right, winter warm-up List-a-Palooza. Here we go.
Woo! The time is here. Today's the day. We've been so excited for this.
Yes.
I am so excited. All right. Warm-up music's going off, kids. We have warmed it up. We are ready to roll. Let's talk
Mojo dancing.
Winter, right? I mean, you just can't help it. Like, you got to dance. Let's talk winter warm-up List-a-Palooza, ladies. Today's day one. We go through Saturday at like midnight. Yeah, so we start this morning. There may be people that have already been listing. I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Have you been rolling already? We've had a lot going on. I have plans in my head, but I haven't started yet. But I got my plans ready. So, and I'm dressed, ready to go.
All right. You are. You look awesome.
I think first off, I've had a lot of questions in the last 24 hours. What is a List-a-Palooza, Molly?
Yes.
All right, you ready? A List-a-Palooza is a business building collaborative fun listing event that we put on. It changes each time we do it, how many days we do it. We kind of play around with it, whether it's weekends, weekdays, but we all come together and we list. So you set your own personal goals, which we're going to talk about later in a little bit, and you work for those goals, and we check in at the end of every day. I'll be putting posts in the event, asking at the end of the day for your numbers. It is an honor system, friends. It is an honor system. So you keep count yourself. We trust you. We do.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of every day, you will submit your numbers and we will see if we meet our goals. So we usually make your individual goal, which I will post in the event as soon as this event is over. There will be a post with this face asking you for your individual goals, how many you think you can list between now and Saturday. Set your goals. Please, wait a minute. What's our number one thing? Do not say only and do not compare your numbers to the person above or below you in the comments. Please. It doesn't, one listing, guess what? It's a listing, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna talk about my mom again because she's watching. Becky Consigns. We were just talking. One of her first List-a-Paloozas, she was like, well, I only list like 1 or 2 a day, and I don't know. And she did it, and she listed her 1 or 2 a day, and she made her first eBay sale in a List-a-Palooza, and it was awesome.
Awesome. Yes.
Yay. So, so here's what you do. And this is for brick and mortar, and it's for online resellers. And this time, we finally wised up and realized we were trying to make the rules a little different because the process for a brick and mortar getting their items on the floor is a little different than an online seller, right? Yeah. So, hi, Nisha. So what we decided to do this time was actually split. So there's not going to be just 3 places of prizes. We're going to have 2 first places, 2 second places, and 2 third place winners because we're going to separate our brick and mortar from our online sellers. So we will do it that way, right? So for every online seller, every online seller, for every item you process in your business, which means every item you bring in, photograph, get the details, put it up, and get it live listed, that's a point. So there's your point. Count it.
Now, what if you have somebody helping you? I'm going to use myself as an example. So sometimes there are 2 of us listing. So if I get 50 listings done, and I have a helper, I'm going to count that as 25. I'm going to split that in half.
So it's, we did talk about that last time because we did have that happen last time, didn't we? Y'all, my eye black is on fleek right now.
Maria would say that we're not
helper. Just, be honest. You can split your number. It's fine. Whatever you think is fair is what will go. Yeah.
Yep. So, and then the other thing that you're going to do is remember that cross listing does not count as an additional point. I know we have people that cross list. They want to add an additional point. That is not an additional point if it's getting it live, whether it's live on eBay, Poshmark, whatever your main selling point is. Cross listing, well, you just do that, right? but that is not an additional point. That's just considered the 1 point. However, this time you can earn additional points, I decided, and I put it in the rules. Did y'all not see that? See, they don't pay attention to me. They don't even
Okay, tell us what the new rule is.
Did y'all not see my additional points? Oh, so
I haven't looked at anything this week.
I know Samantha's been sick. You get a pass, Samantha. Libby, you don't get no pass.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you can earn additional points by posting an item in your social media. So for each item that you have that you list, if you do a social media post about one or multiple, maybe you want to do a bulk item post that shows a couple of your new things, like new jewelry up, that's a point. So for a social media point now keep in mind, as the branding social media person, I want to tell you, don't overdo that on your Facebook page. I'm not encouraging you to post 1,000 for sale items because that can turn your followers off. But use the opportunity to put a few of those items out over the next 3 days and mess around with your social media and how you want to do that and get that product out there. And that will give you bonus points. So there's
Great
another way.
idea.
Yep. Bonus point. We have a Facebook user here wanting to know the rules. The rules are in the event and they're pinned at the top of the discussion board. So if you go into our event and hit discussion, the rules are pinned up top. But feel free to ask questions right here while we're live. This is why we came on. It's just to not only pump you up for the event, but to also answer any questions you may have on day one as we get rolling. So
and we generally have a group goal after everybody kind of submits. We have something that we're all going to because, Molly and Samantha and I, we won't win the prizes, but we will contribute to the group total. So it's really cool to see that. And like Molly said, don't use the word only. Comparison is the thief of joy. I am going to throw that in there. Do not compare yourself to what somebody else is doing. This is all about you and your business and what you are able to do over the next couple of days. And you don't have to be there every day. You can contribute when you can. I'm Jennifer. Yes, I'm talking to you. If you have one day you have something going on, don't use that as an excuse not to do it at all.
Right?
Yeah.
There's many days to do it. We have many days and every listing counts. If you are busy working another job today, we have a lot of friends in our community that this is not their main source of income. They work other jobs and maybe tonight you get home and you list an item and get it up there. Fantastic. That's an item up there. Everything counts and we love watching it. I will be posting starting tomorrow morning as we get your numbers in this evening. I will start posting a thermometer with our group overall goal, and every day we'll watch that number rise and see if we can hit our main goal because it's so much fun. And
I love the thermometer is my favorite part of this whole thing. I love that. I find it so inspiring.
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to think. There's so much to talk about, and I'm trying to think of what else we have.
So last time we had, and I just want to say this, we had some people come in after the fact and say, well, I only did 10, so I didn't bother to post my number. And we did miss our group goal last time. And those people that came in after the fact and said, I only did 1,
right.
I only would have put us at
our goal.
So we need you all.
And sometimes, and I'm not saying we're going to this time, but sometimes we give away random gift cards or things throughout just for people that participated. It's just the random, like, thanks for showing up thing. So you never know what might be involved.
Okay. I have to share this comment because I think it's funny. My Insta thanks you for born. She's been ghosty lately. Well, good. We're hoping more than this helps liven that up.
Yeah. So
fun. Hey, Karen, now that I know it's you, it's coming across in my comments as Facebook user. So, hey, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
I hope you're going to join us. It really is a lot of fun. It's not this is meant to build you up and build your business up. That's what it's meant to do. So don't dare let any of those negative thoughts come in by the comparison game, or if other life happens, things come up and maybe today ends up you get nothing listed. So tomorrow you start all over. This is all just about us coming together, building you up and getting you ready for what Libby loves to call the shipping hangover, which is always a big part of List-a-Palooza, right? We hear that across the board from everybody that when it's over within the next week or so, you're going to be shipping your pants and you're going to have a shipping hangover. So just be ready.
Prepared. Yes. We should have like a warning label running across the bottom of our screen here. Warning.
Be prepared.
Side effects may include excess shipping.
Right. All right. So Samantha has not been feeling well, right? So we've got her back today. We're happy to see her little smiling face in there, even though she's still not feeling 100%. She is here and ready to rumble. So I'm glad to have you. But she mentioned in our morning motivation Patreon meeting this morning that she is going to have to work on balancing and resting because she's still battling the sickness. So I already had a plan. I don't know if you guys noticed in my logo that I had out there that I had a little fitness chick on there and I'm dressed up, ready to go. I decided, we got some questions. I'll get you in just a minute. I decided that I am going to incorporate some exercise in my List-a-Palooza personally. So what I decided personally, and I think Samantha, you need to take this idea and use it for your rest time. And you can adjust it, what works for you, figure out what's for you. But what I decided is for every 5 items I list, I'm going to get up and I'm going to physically move for 5 minutes. So I'm going 5 and 5, 5 and 5. Samantha, look at the hi, honey. Hi. Becky's looking forward to the shipping hangover. Deb, so this runs through Saturday evening at midnight. Whatever your midnight is, it's just close it down when your head hits the bed Saturday night. Your numbers are done, right?
Yep.
Is anyone listing Pearl Snap shirts? Do you have any suggestions for description?
This might be a good segue into what we're adding this time. We tried it out last time. It was super successful. And that will be our Friday and Saturday. Go ahead, Molly. Take it away. It's your baby.
No, you can talk. I've been doing a lot of talking. Talk.
So we are going to do a list along, a list. What were we calling it? The word just escaped me.
I just called it live listings.
Live listing. Yeah. So on Friday morning, Saturday morning, we're going to do a live listing. You can come hang out with us for an hour and we're just going to be in there chatting. If you have listing questions, if you have a suggestion, if you want to see Molly doing the 5-minute laps around her office and exercising, you'll go ahead and see that. Whatever you need, if you need support, if you're having a rough time, if you need information on how to describe those snap up pearl button shirts. Yeah. We will be there along with some members of our community. We got to meet Deb last time, and Deb Summers, and that was really fun. She was a first-time List-a-Palooza participant at that time, and we got to hang out with her, and we loved it. Yeah.
And speaking of Deb, don't be afraid to to post videos and all kinds of stuff in our event as well in the group. And I loved hers last year. She was giving us updates and videos, and I thought it was awesome.
Oh, we got a little message for you, Samantha, from our friend Jason.
Thank you. I'm feeling much
better. It's just not the same when it's 2 of us in any way, shape, or form. It has to be the 3 of us to feel right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So I didn't want to pressure her, but I was like, oh gosh, I hope she's here for List-a-Palooza.
Right?
You miss this. No way.
So yeah, we'll be sharing those links. In fact, tomorrow morning's link has already been shared in the event. We'll probably freshen that up or do a fresh share. We call Samantha Link Lady because she is the best at sharing links for us. She throws those out all the time. So we'll do some kind of a post resharing that in the morning before our live listing. And if you don't even want to talk and just come and listen to the chatter while you work, it's just fun, especially those of us that this is our one and only job and we're typically alone at home all day long. It's fun to come together for a little bit and have that camaraderie. Oh, I almost just knocked my light over.
Oh yes, Steph. It will be a Zoom link for sure. Yep.
Yes, Zoom link. Yes.
And then I'm also going to post a link to our Patreon group. You can join that for free as well, and I'm going to post links and stuff in there so everybody in there has the links too. So they'll be posted everywhere, and you don't have to pay to get these links on our Patreon.
Yeah, for that part, yes. Let me see if I'm forgetting anything in particular. We talked about the days we're doing it. Started this morning, going through. Do you like our banners? Can y'all tell we got a new toy to play with? We got a new toy to play with, and we're having fun. So starts today, goes to tomorrow. Look for my daily post. Oh, here's something I want to beg of you. I am going to put in the evening. I live on Eastern Standard Time, so it'll be my evening. I typically try to do it somewhere between 6 and 8. The post asking for your final numbers. Please try to answer those numbers within that post. We have a lot of different places. Sometimes people will put their numbers, and I miss people sometimes because it's hard for me to find if you post it somewhere else. And then after the fact, I'll be like, oh, I didn't see those numbers. They were somewhere else. So if you're actively doing this with us, just look for that end of the evening post. And I always say, before your head hits the pillow, just type those numbers in. And it doesn't matter what time that night, but just before your head hits the pillow. Because when I get up the next morning, pour my coffee, that's the first thing I do is total numbers and hit our thermometer out there so we're inspired for the next day. So
yes. Look, we already have some help in the comments here for Becky and her snap up shorts. Amy says she uses the word easy there, which is smart for people that aren't able to do buttons. Often look for that. What a brilliant idea. See, it's already happening, folks.
I like that. I like that.
Hi, Tommy.
Oh, Tommy. Wait a minute. Is that my friend Tommy that was your friend Tommy that then I jumped in on at the end of the party?
Our boss. Yes.
Awesome.
Hey, Tommy, isn't it nice that we fight over you? All right, so are we ready? Is everybody ready? Are there any final questions? We got to get going ourselves because we got some listing to do.
Yeah.
I'm going. I'm dressed and ready.
I'm going to list these clothes. What are you guys going to list? I need this. If you guys look back at our videos, this has probably been in the last 5-6 videos that we've had. I haven't touched this shit. So
you were just waiting for List-a-Palooza. You were just waiting, weren't you?
It's the kick in the pants. I need it. Yeah.
Oh, Samantha.
Oh, that's so nice.
I love you.
I did let Samantha in when I took my picture with Tommy and went, oh, see, Samantha, it's me and your friend, not you. But then we let her jump in and took a picture of the three of us.
I was jumping into everybody's photos.
Right.
Nobody was letting me. I was just in there.
All right. I think we're ready. To get rumbling here. If you have not, Samantha, you shared the link to the event in there for people that may
1,000 times. Yes.
1,000 times. If you hadn't found the event, click those links in the comment, get yourself over there, mark yourself going, and just remember to look at the discussion board to see the latest post. And I am about, within the next 5 minutes, to post asking for your personal goal, what you hope and drive to achieve during this List-a-Palooza. Put it in there.
Right. I'm excited. Thank you, Molly.
I love that Becky is thanking us when she's the reason that Molly scheduled this one, because she was saying, when are we going to do another
every
one?
week? I'm ready for a List-a-Palooza. When's the next List-a-Palooza? Finally, Molly's like, all right, yeah.
Becky, you're my girl. You're going to keep it going and make sure we do this at least once a quarter, if not more. All right, y'all.
Bye.